Hi there, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Today we're going to take a quick look at this ultimate trailer jack for your A-frame trailers. Now I will have to warn you right up front that this is a really great jack. A lot of our customers that have used this have said that they have gone out and replaced all their other trailers with this jack as well. So it just might ruin you from all other jacks because it is so easy to use and has a lot of great features to it. So just wanted to warn you up front that this is a pretty great jack, even though it seems very simplistic. So let's go over some of those features to make sure that this is going to work for your application. So the first thing I want to point out is this does have a 2 1/4 inch outer tube with 7 different height settings to allow you to quickly and easily position your jack. You're not going to have to worry about blocks or a drop leg. Those holes are spaced about 2 inches apart, so you can lower the jack from the mounting bracket to get up to 12 inches of lift in those 2-inch increments. Our inner tube, which is retracted right now, is a 2-inch diameter tube, and that will manually crank out to achieve up to an additional 15.5 inches of travel. So you'll get 12 inches with the outer tube and then 15.5 inches with the inner tube. So that's going to give you a total lift of 27.5 inches. Now when this is in the lowest position, it is going to be right about 2 1/4 of an inch down. So you'll have that much space. So you're actually going to have the bracket, when you have it fully extended, you'll have about 29 1/4 of an inch from the bracket to the ground. So make sure that that's going to work for your application. But it is very easy to adjust that bracket height. You see we've got the pin here. So we twist that, it releases, and then when we get it lined up with the hole, it clicks into place. We can put our pin in to lock that into position, like so. And then when we want to move it, pull that pin out, and that handle just twists like that, and that will release it to move it to wherever we need it to be. The jack will also retract to be flush with the bottom, so as we're traveling, we can move it to that lowest position there. And that's going to keep your foot high up off the ground, so you're not going to have to worry about going over bumps, causing damage, getting snagged on the road or anything like that. So from the bottom of the bracket to the top of the mounting handle is going to be about 19 1/4 of an inch. So it's going to sit up a little bit higher if you have this fully retracted like that as you're going down the road. You can also easily remove the foot there and just slide the tubes out so that your bracket will stay mounted in place, and then you can just fully remove it so you don't have all that height above your trailer frame as you're traveling. Very easy to do, and then to put that back in when you're ready to use it. The handle on the top is a top line handle, so it's going to allow for simple cranking. It's about 6 3/4 of an inch from the center out to the outer edge of our handle here. So not so much that it's going to be hard to crank. You're not going to have a huge range of motion, but just enough to make it easy. And this does also have a low friction ball screw that helps minimize the resistance as you're extending or retracting that jack. Those ball bearings inside there help to create a nice smooth flow as you're sending that in either direction, so you're not going to have any direct friction contact. So it's going to be very easy to use. You're not going to have a lot of noise, heat buildup, or anything like that. This is a steel construction, so it's going to be very strong and durable. It's going to give you a lift capacity of 2,000 pounds and a support capacity of 3,000 pounds, so should be a great option for most trailers out there. The zinc finish on the outside is going to help resist corrosion, so should last you a nice long time. The mounting bracket, as you can see here, this can be either welded in place, or we've got prefabricated bolt holes there, so you can bolt it in place. The mounting bracket hole spacing from center to center is about 3 inches and 3 1/4 of an inch. So should be very easy to get installed and to allow you to raise and lower your jack. One thing that's really nice about this, after we get to our destination, this is going to sit up really high up here. There's actually another hole there. So this is only going to be about 7 1/4 of an inch from the bottom of our bracket to the top of our handle. So that's going to be a very low profile distance there. So even if you have your trailer connected to your truck that you're pulling it with, you're not going to have to worry about opening your tailgate. This is going to sit really close to the trailer frame, so you should have plenty of clearance there so you don't have to worry about damaging your tailgate, hitting your handle there. So in either direction, it's going to give you a lot of options to either keep it up off the road or keep it down so that your tailgate will fit over top of there. Now this does have the included foot plate, but that can be removed. Just a simple bolt and nut there. You can switch that out for a caster assembly if you're wanting to use this to move a boat or something like that, make it easier for you to position that boat where it needs to go. But this is going to be a really nice jack. A lot of our customers have talked about just how much they like it, how easy it is to use, and how much trouble it saves them. So I would highly recommend this jack if you have an A-frame trailer that you're wanting to either replace the jack that is originally on it or upgrade to a better jack. So that's going to complete our look for today. Again, I'm Michael with etrailer.com. Thanks for watching.